Am I audible, all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Acha, okay, let us start the class now. Let us continue with the same topic day. Please turn on your videos. Ania and all, turn on your videos. Okay, acha, macro and micronutrients is over. Now write down. We have to discuss one by one. Okay. In macronutrients, you have written proteins, fats, carbohydrates, right? And in micro, you have written vitamins and minerals. So number A is proteins. So let us discuss about proteins. Write down A, proteins. A, you write proteins. Write down the word protein. The word protein is derived is the the word protein is the derivation. By derivation means that the word protein, in between inverted commas you write down, okay, protein too. The word protein by derivation means that by derivation means that which is of first importance. By derivation means that which is of first importance. Which is of first, F-I-R-S-T, first importance. Full stop. Indeed, I-N-D-E-E-D, indeed.
Ma'am, which is of first?
Importance, importance. I-M-P-O-R-T-A-N-C, importance. Full stop. Indeed, they are of the greatest importance. Indeed, they are of the greatest importance. Indeed, they are of the greatest importance. Indeed, they are of the greatest importance in human nutrition. In human nutrition. In human nutrition, full stop. They are composed of they are composed of carbon, comma, carbon. They are composed of carbon, comma, hydrogen, 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 comma, oxygen and nitrogen. Oxygen, comma, nitrogen and sulfur of UN and sulfur. SULPHUR. SULPHUR, sulfur. Carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, and sulfur in varying amounts. In varying amounts. In varying amounts. In varying amounts. Full stop. Some proteins also contain. Some proteins also contain phosphorus, PHOS, PHORUS, phosphorus and iron. Phosphorus and iron, IRON. And occasionally other elements. And occasionally other elements. And occasionally OCCASSIONALLY. And occasionally other elements. And occasionally other elements. Full stop. Proteins constitute about 20% of the body weight in an adult. Proteins constitute about 20% 20% of the body weight in an adult. Full stop. Change the paragraph. Proteins are made up of smaller units called amino acids. Proteins are made up of smaller units called amino acids. Some 20 amino acids are stated to be needed. Some 20 Some 20 amino acids are stated. Some 20 amino acids are stated stated to be needed by the human body. Stated to be needed by the human body, comma, of which 9 are called essential. Of which 9 are called essential. You can underline the whole sentence, okay? Of which 9, that means at least 20 amino acids are said to be needed by the human body, but the 9 amino acids are the most essential ones, okay? Essential you can put in between inverted commas, because the body cannot synthesize in amounts corresponding to
Because the
its needs,
body
because the
can make
body
us
cannot synthesize them in amounts corresponding to its needs and therefore they must be obtained from dietary proteins, and therefore they must be obtained from dietary proteins from dietary proteins. Full stop. And now you write, they are THEY, they are leucine, leucine, isoleucine, isoleucine, lysine, 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 methionine, 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 phenylalanine, PHENYLA, phenylalanine, PHENYLALANINE. Phenyl. What is the spelling of phenyl? PHENYL is phenyl. Alanine, ALANINE. Phenylalanine. comma, threonine, 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 threo, threonine, threonine, comma, valine, 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 comma, tryptophan, 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 and lastly you write down and histidine, histidine, histidine. So these 9 names are the 9 essential, okay, are the 9 essential elements that are present in our body. Okay, these are the essential proteins or the essential amino acids that are present in the body. Okay, leucine, isoleucine, lysine, methionine, phenylalanine, threonine, valine, tryptophan, and histidine. So these are the 9 essential amino acids that are present in our body in smaller units. Okay, and these are under the proteins. You should know. It should be on the tip of your tongue. Okay, the 9 essential elements. I will ask you anytime, and when I ask you, you should close your exercise and you should tell me the 9 names without any mistake. Full stop. Now change the paragraph and write down non-essential amino acids. So this is all about essential amino acids. Okay, essential. And you underline the whole line, which I told you already. Now you change the paragraph and write non-essential amino acids. Non-essential acids include non-essential amino acids include non-essential amino acids. You please underline it. Underline the whole sentence. Non-essential amino acids include arginine, 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 comma, asparagine acid, asparagine, asparaginic, asparaginic acid, acid, asparaginic, asparaginic acid, comma, serine, 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 comma, glutamic acid, glutamic, glutamic acid, glutamic acid, comma, proline, 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 and glycine, glycine. So these are the 6 non-essential amino acids. Okay, what are the 6 non-essential amino acids? They are arginine, asparaginic acid, serine, glutamic acid, proline, and glycine. So these are the 6 non-essential amino acids. Okay, under the proteins that are present in smaller amounts in your body through whatever food that you consume. Okay, full stop. Write down both essential and non-essential amino acids. Both essential and non-essential amino acids are needed for synthesis of tissue, are needed for synthesis of tissue proteins, synthesis of tissue proteins, TISSUE, tissue proteins, comma, the former must be supplied through diet. The former must be supplied through diet, diet. Okay, diet is very much essential. Whatever you consume, that is who and what you are. Okay, that is how you will build up yourself. Many people doesn't take the appropriate amount or the appropriate proportion of all these macro and micronutrients, because of which they suffer from different kinds of diseases. Okay, they are not at all healthy. Okay, you should consume everything, because everything is required in our body. Green leafy vegetables to fats to meat to liver to eggs to yolk, everything is important to the things you consume.
Ma'am,
Without consuming through hawa, so it won't enter inside, right? It won't just enter. You will have to consume, then only it will go inside your body and will function properly, and you'll be free from different kinds of diseases. When your immunity is good, you can fight against all kinds of infections and diseases. If your immunity is weak, some people are obese, they look very fat and healthy, but actually they are not healthy. They became obese because of their own fault. Okay, only eating and sleeping. You will eat now and then you will lie down on the bed. Obviously you will become fat, but that is not a good fat. That is not good. Okay, when once you become healthy, we can just know by seeing the person. Okay, this person is healthy. You can differentiate between a healthy and non-healthy person easily just by seeing them. Okay, and obesity is also not good. Too much fat is not good. Fats in our body is not good. Okay, we should go for gymming or exercises, morning walks. Everything is required. So everything goes hand in hand. Okay, because nature has provided you everything, so you will have to see through it properly, because at the end it all depends on you only. After that, you write,
ma'am, can you
mm,
repeat again?
from where?
Both essential.
That is not possible. What were you doing when I was dictating?
Ma'am, some I
You
non-essential
missed out.
and okay.
KV,
I
you
missed
please
some
read out
points.
what you have written. Please read out, KV. Read out clear and loud, okay, so that everything can be audible. Read
Both
out from
essential
essentials. Proteins are made up of smaller units from there.
proteins are made up of smaller units.
Called amino acids. Full stop. Some 20 amino acids are stated to be needed by the human body. That one. Read that paragraph.
Some 20 amino acids are stated to be needed by the human body, of which 9 are called essential because the body synthesizes them in amounts corresponding to its needs, and therefore they must be obtained from dietary proteins. They are leucine, isoleucine, lysine, methionine, phenylalanine, threonine, valine, tryptophan, and histidine, non-essential amino acids. Non-essential amino acids include arginine, asparagine acid, serine, glutamic acid, proline, and glycine. Both essential and non-essential amino acids are needed for synthesis of proteins. Tissue proteins, the former diet acids should be provided. Ma'am, I missed out there.
From where?
Former diets should be provided.
Former diet.
Yes.
Read the whole line.
For the synthesis of tissue proteins,
For the synthesis of tissue proteins. No, tissue proteins, comma. The former must be supplied through diet. The former must be supplied through diet. DIET, diet. Diet means whatever you consume. The former
yes.
must be supplied through diet, comma, whereas the later can be synthesized, whereas the later, LATTER, whereas the later can be synthesized by the body, later can be synthesized by the body, provided other building blocks are present. Provided other, OTHER, provided other building blocks are present. provided other building blocks are present. Building blocks, BLOCKS, building blocks are present. Next likha functions. Functions, FUNCTIONS, functions. Functions of proteins. Functions of proteins. Below you write, proteins are needed. 1 minute. Acha. Proteins are needed by the body for. Proteins are needed by the body for FOR4. Turn on your videos. Proteins are needed by the body for number A, bodybuilding. Number A, bodybuilding. Bodybuilding means don't think those bodybuilders, whoever are doing bodybuilding. Okay, I'm not talking about those bodybuilding. Bodybuilding money how you can build your body from the time you were born till now. How you have maintained and built your body. That is bodybuilding, not all those bodybuilders. I'm not talking about that. Bodybuilding. Number B, repair and maintenance of body tissues. Repair, REPAIR. Repair and maintenance. Repair and maintenance of body tissues. Okay, whenever you consume good and healthy food, okay, nutrient rich in nutrient food, what happen, it will repair. Even if you have any kind of okay, even if you have any kind of wound or injury, or any kind of cut or strips, anything, okay, what it does, you have seen, whenever you have any cut in your fingers, it get repairs. Okay, that cut doesn't remain cut for your entire life. Okay, it closes, the cut closes slowly. How it closes? Because the tissues and the cells, they rejoin, and for that also it needs proper nutrition. Okay, and your body, how it's working, what is the function of your own personal body, that is very much essential for repairing and maintenance of your body tissues. Okay, number C, you write maintenance of osmotic pressure. Maintenance of osmotic pressure. Number D, synthesis of certain substances. No. Synthesis of certain substances like antibodies, comma,
Ma'am, after synthetics,
hmm?
after
synthesis
synthetic,
of, synthesis of certain substances like synthesis of certain substances like antibodies, antibodies, comma, plasma proteins, comma, hemoglobin, HAEMOGLOBIN, hemoglobin, comma, enzymes, ENZYMES, enzymes. What are enzymes? Anyone? Anybody knows what is an enzyme? ENZYME, enzyme. Enzymes are what? It helps in digestion and metabolism. Okay, whenever you consume something, how does it get digested in your body? It won't just get digested in your body automatically. Okay, so all these enzymes, these breakdowns, these macro and micronutrients, and because of the building blocks and everything, what it does, it helps in aiding in for digestion and metabolism of your body functions. Okay, tissues, cells, everything. It helps in digestion. The main function is helping in digestion and metabolism of the body. Comma, hormones, comma, hormones, comma, hormones, hormones, comma, and coagulation factors. And coagulation factors. COAGULATIONS. Coagulation factors. Full stop. What are plasma proteins? Anyone? You have written plasma protein. What is plasma protein? Tauyati? What is plasma protein?
I don't know, ma'am.
Below you write down note, N-O-T, note. Write down the meaning. Because you all won't take the pain of searching in dictionary. You all doesn't see in dictionaries even the meanings and all. If you don't know, you are just like, okay, I don't know. It should not be in that way. You should search in dictionaries. Okay. Try to be more utilizing your time towards books instead of doing just mobile games or this and that. Try to utilize your time. You have got a very good time at home with your family members. Try to utilize it by studying well and seeing books. Okay, it will help you. Dictionaries, whatever meanings you are able to understand, take out the dictionary and write down the meaning. You will at least know. Write down plasma protein. Note likha, note. Plasma protein, you write. These are blood proteins. These are blood proteins. These are blood proteins, comma. Blood proteins are proteins. Blood proteins are the proteins. Blood proteins are the proteins present in blood plasma. Present in the blood plasma. Okay, so these are proteins that are present inside your blood. Plasma present in the blood plasma. Next, you have written hormones. Write down hormones. Number two, you write down hormones. All these don't write in exam, okay? It is just for your understanding. No need to write down the meaning of all this plasma protein, hormones. No need to write down in your exams. It's just for you to understand. Hormones, write down. Hormones serve as messengers. Hormones serve as messengers. Hormones serve as messengers, comma, controlling and coordinating activities, controlling and coordinating activities throughout the body. Controlling and coordinating activities throughout the body. So hormones are what? The function is it is like a messenger. Okay, it sends message and it receives messages just like your inbox. Okay, and it controls all the activities, emotions, feelings, sadness, happiness, any kind of emotion it controls. Okay, and also it coordinates all the various functions in the body. It's coordinated by these hormones. Okay, throughout the body. Next, you write coagulation factors. Coagulation factors. Coagulation factors, write down. They are proteins in the blood that help. They are proteins in the blood. They are proteins in the blood. They are proteins in the blood that help control bleeding. Okay, if these coagulating factors were not present in your blood, what will happen? If you bleed, okay, whenever you bleed, what will happen? It will go on bleeding. It will never stop. All the blood will come out from your body. So because of all these coagulating factors, what it does, it helps. Okay, it helps to control the bleeding, because that is why after some time what you see, your blood becomes blood clot, it forms a clot. Okay, so these are the coagulating factors. This is the work, or this is the function of the coagulating factors. They are proteins in the blood that help controlling bleeding. Okay, so first point you have written bodybuilding. Second point you have written repair and maintenance of body tissues. Third point, maintenance of osmotic pressure. Fourth point, synthesis of certain substances like antibodies, plasma proteins, hemoglobin, enzymes, hormones, and coagulation factors. Now the fifth point you write down, the last point, the 5 number point you write, proteins can also supply energy. Number fifth point, the fifth function of protein is proteins can also supply energy. Proteins can also supply energy. In a bracket, open a bracket and write down 4 kilocalories per 1 gram. 4 kilocalories per 1 gram. 4 kilocalories per 1 gram. So proteins, in spite of a building block, okay, in spite of the essential non-essential elements, what proteins does, it also supplies energy to the body. Okay, that is 4 kilocalorie per 1 gram. Okay, so I will end, I will take till here for this class. Okay, sources and all we'll study in the next class. Okay, got it? Any doubt, all of you? Any doubt, Tawyati? Hmm?
No, ma'am.
Acha, okay. Okay, please give me the attendance, okay? Section A and B. And I already told you that the previous attendance which you have given me in WhatsApp, that is, I won't be seeing those attendance again. Okay, it was only for that time, but for now, no. Okay, ma'am. Okay, then, huh? Thank
Okay,
you.
thank you, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am.